Welcome to GameOn 2017. And we're going to be going into the first semi-final of the CSGO semi-finals, and you're going to be joined by Danny and also myself, Tom. How are you doing, Danny?
I gotta admit, I'm doing quite fine, Tom. We've got a pretty decent crowd here at the esports arena, so I'm guessing we're going to be seeing some very, very interesting Counter-Strike matchups here.
Yeah, and I'm pretty interested to see what can go down. We're going to have some interesting teams coming in here, obviously from different regions close by, and we should be going live soon, but obviously waiting for one team to finish on joining. And obviously this whole arena is much bigger than last year, and it's good to see with even more people. I mean, yesterday for PUBG, I think we had close to 3,000 or something people in it. It was absolutely crazy. So I'd like to see something like that towards the sort of maybe the finals on this one. But I mean, the first map on here is obviously going to be Mirage. What are your thoughts on that?
I gotta admit, I think I've seen wolsung and WASD Sports playing on Mirage, and I've got to say, they're pretty decent on Mirage. It's definitely, I say in general, for the 4 teams that are in this tournament, all of them love Mirage. Like, the Mirage is probably one of their better maps. Good Job is probably, that's the best map. I'm pretty sure a team like Calmface is also going to be picking Mirage. I still don't know. Did wolsung or actually WASD Sports pick up Mirage? But anyhow, I think both of these teams are going to be interested in this pickup right here. Of course, this is going to be a best-of-3 series, so we are going to be seeing 3 maps, or we might see 2 as well. We'll see about that, but we should be getting on here with this very first semifinal matchup here at the GameOn 2017.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. Obviously, people warming up into the server, waiting on one person, but we can quickly run through who's on each team. I know, obviously, it's done at the start by the lovely host who has done a fantastic job so far, introducing us as well, and we can see nearly everyone's got a profile picture. Feegly, I'm not quite sure that's his actual picture on screen there, and we've also got Highski JR, if I'm right in setting, that's how to say his name, Raw, Gekons, and then we've obviously got WSD.
Yeah, on the WASD side, we've got Gaborik, Vista, Dodds, Bitcher. We are not seeing Spur yet. He should join the server anytime soon. And yeah, I mean, oh, there we go. We've got Spur here as well. So now we should be getting on here. Knife round? Possibly. There should be a knife round coming in here. We are going to be seeing both these teams knife it out, see who's going to be picking which side. Of course, if you win the knife round, you're probably going to be playing on that CT side. Mirage being the tad bit more CT-sided map, surely it is not the most CT-sided map, but I think a team like WSD Sports or wolsung would definitely like to play on that CT side.
Yeah, I mean, it really comes down to which side you're better on. But with it, I mean, if you're really good on the T side and you can just overpower the CTs and get a lot of rounds on. I mean, on this map, if you can get 7 rounds on, that's a huge advantage on the T side. I don't really see that happening too often. When it does, you usually end up seeing the CT side. Well, obviously the second half, the team on the T side, if they go into the second half with 7 rounds on CT side, they usually win out, unless obviously the T's come back with a massive comeback. And they then do a fantastic job. But it's going to be pretty interesting. Obviously, you mentioned the knife round. And there's a few different ways to do it. You can do some like lovely speed casting of it, and like Sadikist as well.
Or Rap God.
Rap God, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, what do you think? How should we cast that for these guys?
I don't know. I mean, you're the Englishman here. I mean, you should be the one knowing your tongue pretty well, so I'm guessing I'm putting this all on you.
Fine, fair enough. We'll go for the speed one on that. Hopefully people can understand me when I do break away on that front, but knife round, it's nothing too serious. I mean, people tend to play around with it, dodge around each other, trying to survive to the last minute to try and be able to get that upper hand advantage on which side they start on. And obviously we're going to have multiple sort of AWPs on here as well. And what's going to be crucial to see, because we have actually got, obviously, Karkas coming in on obviously the Lithuanian team later on, and he's probably one of the better AWPers within this event as well, from what I know within the teams. But he's also quite inconsistent some of the events I've watched. So it's going to be interesting to see if these guys are consistent on the AWP, if they're going to be able to get that through, if they're going towards mid, if they're going to be holding from the sort of different angles and actually rotating the AWP rather than playing a very stationary position where they can easily get taken out.
Yeah, I'm thinking a team like Calmface will probably be playing, going to be playing in that sort of style, stationary style that you've mentioned, because I don't think they put in a lot of practice. This is pretty much a mixed team. You know, Calmface, you've got players from QB Fire, that'd be quick. You've got pretty much 3 players from the playing Duck side, and of course you have taurės who retired? I don't think he retired from Counter-Strike, but I think he still might be playing some of those ESA pugs. You know, gotta get that rank as Skrilla, as they say.
Yeah, it's one of that lovely esports Skrilla out there, which everyone really wants a part of. But nonetheless, like, we should be going live any moment into the knife round. And obviously, it's going to be wolsung versus WASD here. It's going to be pretty exciting to see who's going to be able to walk away with the victory, and obviously best of 3, so they do have the chance to come back in the second map if they do lose the first one. But obviously, in this game, we have actually, I think we're playing on the updated CSGO, so the Glock's actually a lot more powerful on it as well, so there's a lot less, obviously, movement, sort of, whatever you call it, like inaccuracy whilst running with the Glock.
And of course, the aim punch update as well. I mean, that's a pretty massive update. I think with the whole aim punch update, I'm pretty sure that ecos are going to be much more common. I mean, there's really not going to be the most needed necessity to buy up armor, because in most cases, teams like buy up armor in general. Okay, let's try to do some more economical damage that way. Of course, if we do have armor, the aim punch is not going to be that much effective. But now, the way aim punch is working, I mean, probably eco is going to be more often. We are going to be seeing one of those P250. I think P250 has been also buffed a bit. Or was it nerfed?
So the P250, so for anyone who hasn't kept up to date with it, so obviously previously up close, the P250 could one-shot people. That is now not true at all.
Cool.
It was one of the main sort of the arguments with it is the fact that an M4 could not one-shot someone up close. So why should a P250 do it? I mean, a 5.7 obviously can, a Tech 9 can, a few of the other guns as well. But when it comes to the P250, it's actually better to use it slow and long range. But the inaccuracy on the gun at long distance actually makes it a little bit irrelevant to actually use the gun at the moment. So they should really be sticking to the 5.7s, Tech 9s, the CZ as well, which is an absolute beast of the gun. And that's not even been changed recently. People just started realizing, hang on, it's actually a decent gun. So we are going to be going to the knife round here. So we'll see how this goes then on this front. So obviously the CTs are going to be looking to knife out the Ts on this side as they go through on here. And obviously whoever wins this is actually going to be able to start out on the side of their choosing, which can obviously give them a massive advantage on this as well. So obviously WASD coming in from the T side, they're going to be looking to go in for the knife kills here. They're going to be able to take the first shot off, but the first T's actually going to be falling. It's going to be 2 CTs going to be able to take the first kills, but it's all going to be down to a 2 versus 2 situation. But look at that, the T's going to be able to fall down. The CTs taking the knife round going into the first half. They're going to make the choosing, I think, to stay.
My goodness, Tom. That was actually pretty good, I've got to admit. That was well, not necessarily a Sadicist level, but I mean, that was pretty decent, I've got to admit. And of course, wolsung, they pick up that knife round. I'm guessing they're going to be sticking on that CT side. Does make sense, and I don't think they're going to be switching anytime soon.
No, definitely makes sense for most teams. Anyway, there are a few sort of pug teams or maybe daring teams who want to start on the T side. For example, like Overpass, it's very much a downhill map from the CT side. They have the advantage going into the start of it. Late game, low Ts actually have the advantage once they've sort of taken more ground. Very similar on Mirage in regards to the fact that if they hold mid, they sort of hold that sort of real estate, that area on the map where they can actually take control of it. If they push down there and get the frags early on the Ts, they can do this. So guys, we're going to be going live. wolsung versus WASD, guys. Let's go. Let's go, Danny. Break it down.
All right, let's see. Still, not quite sure what's happening here, but we should be going live.
Okay, apparently we've gone live into actual warm-up, so apparently wrong on that front. Broke into the hype a little bit too early. Maybe they're going for a second knife round. Maybe they just didn't get enough of it. No, there we go. So we should be going live here into the pistol round in a moment when they ready up. There you go. High-ski going to be able to hit that one. So 3 seconds, 10 seconds, not 3 seconds. I don't know why I'm saying that on the actual map. I think it's just resetting. And yeah, have fun, guys. Good luck.
Yes, we can definitely now jump into the pistol round here. wolsung sticking on that CT side does make sense. Let's take a look at the purchases of both these teams. Gaborik and Dot opting to go for the Molotovs. This is going to be interesting buy here. Flash coming in here towards the middle. JR, not seeing anything as of yet, but he's going to go for the push-up. He might just see a couple players there. He's got to be careful about this one, though.
Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a push up towards mid. High-ski looking in for the shots, and the Molotov comes out. He gets the kill. Trade comes in from Vista, and they're going to be looking to push down mid. They're not going to go towards short. It's going to be an A execute here. JR going to be in towards the CT area, opening it, take a boot. The shot's going to be coming out from Gekken, but he's going to get taken down by Dodds. It's all going to be down onto JR to be able to get these entry frags, but he is whiffing like a potato. He's going to get taken down 30 HP. Headshot comes in. Dodds using that update to his advantage. Feegly, Raw, going to be left in a 2 versus 4 situation. The pressure's on. The bomb is down. They do have the Fuchsia in their miss as well. Feegly has got it, but he's only got 19 HP. He goes in for the peek there. Information is out. Bitch is going to be able to take down wolsung all the way down. Raw and Feegly going to take it down. First round in the hands of WASD.
It is. and it wasn't necessarily something very advanced there from the T side. I do believe it was just a good old A split there, but instead of actually putting more players towards that A bomb side, they actually put more players towards that mid portion of the map, and eventually it works out there for the WASD sports side. I don't know where they used the first Molotov, but of course they had the second Molotov for a post-play situation, which didn't even happen, honestly. Sper though, coming up, connector. Oh, doesn't see the player as of yet, but he has to be careful about this one. In general, the CT side setup isn't too different to what we saw in the pistol round here, but of course, they might just do something about this one, especially if you go towards connector. Sper will be getting the first kill there. They'll spot out one more. Does he want to go for the kill, though? He has to be careful about this one. Forced by or not, but the pistols in Counter-Strike, they can definitely do some damage.
Yeah, I mean, especially CZs, the Deagles as well, and even the USB. I mean, 3 taps to the head could easily take them out, maybe even 1, but JR rather is going to get taken down. No damage coming out from the CTs yet, so their economical damage is really just on the side of WSD. They've got these 2 SMGs, and they're actually getting a few kills with them as well. Well, they've got one on the Glil as well, one on AK, so hopefully Bitcher and Spur can actually get a kill each. But the CZ at this distance actually takes down Dodds, and that's actually going to be a fantastic pickup. That's going to be AK-47, and that's why you have to be careful when you buy that gun on the second round, because you could easily just do a lot more damage to yourself rather than the other way around. Push coming through market, Raw hits him, but he doesn't quite get the frag. Spur down to 2 HP, and the man Heisky going to be looking to go in for the save here, I'd imagine, potentially some frags, but he is going to get heard by the player who's in towards mid, and that is going to be Gavrok there, who's going to be able to hear his footsteps, and they're going to be looking to take him down because they know he's got that AK-47. His ideal position here is to do as much damage as possible.
Yeah, that'd be good. It would also be actually pretty good here for the wolsung side, for Heisky in general, to actually save this AK-47. He's got armor, he's got AK-47, he also has a CZ-75, which he can drop it to one of his teammates, but now things are going to get that tad bit more difficult, I think, for Heisky, but they actually missed him. They actually missed him towards the A palace area, so they're not going to check it. The only part of the map where they didn't check, and that's where Heisky's hiding.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why they didn't, and I mean, I think Spur's like, well, actually, I might go check it, but he has to be careful because he's only got 2 HP. He's also got Mac 10. He can keep this into this next round because we've got 2 players on about 3K on the AK. So this is not a bad buy into this next round, so they will be setting themselves up for the 4th round buy.
Yeah, the 4th round buy will definitely come in here from the CT side now. I mean, if you're Heisky with that AK-47, you definitely want to put yourself in a position where you can definitely get some frags going. Of course, the setup the CT side is doing right now is actually pretty decent. Of course, worst case scenario, if the push comes into, for instance, the B-bomb side, at least the pistols might just do something about this one, but it's not looking too good here. Feegly with a kill, but of course, Sper with that Mac 10. Easy pickups for here. Rado with a nice spot. That's about it. I mean, Heisky is on the other part of the map, and JR's part out the bomb. He knows where the bomb is.
Yeah, so they're going to have to go back to him, but we're going to be seeing Heisky lose the AK. That is a big loss here, so he's going to be rather happy, but JR, they're going to rush into his gun, and he's going to be able to get another frag, I think. He's going to be able to pick up the Galil for his trouble, and also Molotov. Still 1 minute left on the clock. He's going to have plenty of time to be able to try and defend this, but at the same time, it's going to be down to a 1-on-2 situation. If they just try and rush him, he could mow them down. He's also got a Molotov, so he could waste more time. 55 seconds left on the clock. He's watching down towards underpass. He chucks down the Molotov, but it's a little bit too late. He's going to get taken down. And we are going to be seeing the 3rd and final round of the bonus rounds for WSD as we go through to the 4th round. It's going to be the first proper buy versus buy. JR, they're going to be buying up the AWP, some armor, moving into the next round.
Of course, I mean, that's the 4th round buy right here for the CT side. We're seeing even the AWP come out here, which isn't really that bad. JR actually sticking with some armor. Definitely not bad. A bit of a lack of a diffuse gets here for the CT side. This might come back to bite them if it definitely comes down to some sort of retake scenario. But right now, looks like the game plan is trying to take mid control. At least that's one player doing. But Sper with that AWP, a second pickup for him. Easy kills here for the CT side. And now they're getting wrecked, I've got to admit.
They're getting absolutely destroyed here. The P comes in, but he's going to get taken down by JR. The AWP play on the CT side actually going to be proven a little bit more relevant here. Getting the frag. Another retake has to come into play, but the bomb is not down yet. The CTs are not dedicated. I think they may have spotted the bomb planter there. The flash comes in. Gekons isn't blinded, though. He could go in for the push here. Bomb goes down. It's going to be a 4 versus 3 situation. They need to get this advantage back on their side. Gavrok in mid, though. Look at this. He's going to get caught off guard. Going to get taken down. Checking out Chair. And that's going to be him dropped out of the game, and this is going to be the save. Cool coming in here for the CTs. There's nothing else they can really do in this scenario, but as I say that, JR takes down Dodds, trying to do as much damage as possible here, but even with an AWP and M4 going into the next round, it's going to be a forced buy from the players as they're going for a save, or they can just try and utilize them on a site and try and save for the following rounds, going for another full buy and try and hammer it back. But they have to be really careful, because I could be seeing WSD on 5 rounds before they really do a proper a proper round.
And they've got to be careful about this one also. Their approach in the economical situation is actually going to be of great importance. Of course, right now, if I would be part of the CT side team, I'm guessing we should try to even out our money. Try to have at least about 2 grand each. If you're Raw, Hisky, and Feegly, you should probably buy up some armors, maybe the P250, have at least that 2 grand, so that worst case scenario, when you have that maximum lose money bonus, you're going to be getting $3,400 plus. So that's obviously pretty good here. But now, Spur, though, he's got to be careful. The smoke has been deployed and he has retreated, but still, you still have AWP in the forms of JR and of course Gekons. He has been able to save that M44, so they have to be careful with this one. WASD Sports, they are in the lead of course, but still, this is definitely not the end here of wolsung, because this is still the very early stages of this first half, and of course, WASD are in the lead.
Yeah, and so in position of the guns, we've got the AWP player, JR, actually positioned over towards A. He's actually holding towards the sort of window room as well, in case they try to boost in there. They've given up that sort of area. So the control of the map is really going in favor of WASD as they push on through. And as it goes in further into the later game, they can just pick off 1 or 2 people, and that's going to be pretty much the safe call coming in from wolsung. But it's really going to be dependent on these sort of deagles that come in from Raw and Feegly. If they hit those 1 deags, they could actually do a massive amount of damage, and they could actually try and save the game for their team. Now Hisky, he is in a key position as well, because the rotation is coming in over towards the A site.
It is definitely coming in, and I think Hisky, he might just do something about it. A kill is definitely a very good possibility here for the CT side player. Look at Spurs moving after this knight, but the double peek does come in, and it works out even though damage has been dealt. We are seeing WASD Sports taking control of that A bomb site, and of course, the bomb will get planted, no problem whatsoever. And of course, you still have JR with that op, and I don't think he's going to be able to accomplish much, though. There's dots right towards that corner, but he's not going to be getting the kill. Oh. There we go, JR with the kill, and there's still Raw and JR surviving, but not for long. I'm guessing this should be the end of the CT side player, but he's going to be getting a second one at that. Maybe it's not over as one might think.
Yeah, JR with the hero plays here. He's going to be looking to push in here. 2 versus 3. They want to go for this war. Takes down Vista. Looking very healthy here. Smokes off Palace. A fantastic use of utility. Takes down Spur. This is huge. What's going on? He looks to take this final frag. Hits it. The man's a beast. He gets a huge 4K with the help of Raw. They save this. They bring it back. They get the first round on the board. And they're going to be able to go into the next round with a half decent buy and some pride on their chest.
Definitely. I mean, him picking up those 4 kills, crucial 4 kills at that. I mean, of course, GR, for him to actually have the game sense to actually, wait, there might be a guy that might be towards short, maybe towards window. He does take a look at that window room, gets the frag, and still goes for more. And of course, gotta give it to Raw. Him getting that also deagle kill makes it a 2 versus 2, and that's pretty doable for the CT side, and does work out in the end. Now let's see, JR not gonna be hitting the shot, not at least yet, but still. Look at this play from the WASD Sports. I think this is going to be a quick one.
Yeah, so JR is just going absolute beast mode. I mean, he nearly almost hit that shot as well down mid. If he'd hit that, instant advantage like that straight away. But it's going to be an A hit for the T's rather, going in towards the A sites. They're going to be chucking off the smokes, but I think they might just get blocked off here by the CTs. Hisky's going to be underneath. He's going to be a key player, but it's going to be Gekons who's taken down 1. Vitcher going to forward wire, going to use by Hisky underneath. Going to be able to take down 1. Goes for the second, going to get it denied as a wire is going to be able to take down Dodds. And that's going to be the second round on the board. 2 rounds in the deficit here behind WASD.
Looking good here for that CT side. I mean, the round previously, they utterly destroyed WASD Sports. They, of course, lose one of their own wolsung, but I think they're still happy with the end result. I mean, surviving it 4 players. That double op setup now coming in. Actually, I think it was in the round previously, but we didn't really see the ops come out on fruition. But now Gekons and JR, we're going to have to see if the op duel is going to be of great importance. WASD Sports, of course, Raw is in a good position. He is trying to spot out anyone. He's not seeing anyone as of yet, but when the push is going to commence, well, I think WASD Sports might just get that bomb down, all things considering.
Yeah, so we are going to be seeing the execution coming in, the grenade going out from Raw. He has got the M4A1, so only 20 bullets in the magazine, but he's going to be back up by Regaley, going to pull straight through the window. Going to get taken down, though. Grenade doing some damage. Raw finds one. Going to have to try and find a second one, but he's going to get denied a bit. Going to be able to take him down. JR, though, from the window. Doing huge amounts of work. Takes down the Deagle. And takes down Spur, going huge. And denying any bomb plants coming in from WASD. The buy is going to be coming in on their side, though.
It was close. You have to admit, at the very end, it was pretty close there. WASD Sports wasn't in a position to actually put that bomb down, but they didn't. That's a bit dissatisfying here for the T side, but they still have enough money for a proper buy this round, so that's definitely not the worst case scenario. But of course, wolsung hot in their heels. WASD Sports got to be careful about this one. The scoreline might as well be equalized here with JR. Again, might just get the shot for the smoke, but he only gets naded, so some decent amount of damage has been dealt on the CT side player, but we still have a 5 versus 5.
Yeah, so as they're going to be looking to push in towards mid here, taking more and more ground away from the CTs, the CTs have actually given them this ground. They're saying, go on, take it. Because, you know, look at this. JR, he's holding connector passage over towards short. So unless they smoke it, which they have done, JR's going to have to shoot blindly through it, giving away his position and giving away his potential tactics. So they know they can jump in towards window here and potentially actually take the frags if they can make it through. We are going to be seeing, obviously, GameOn with the second AWP, and actually last round was his first time with the AWP this game so far. And they, like that sort of dual play was absolutely fantastic, and if it wasn't for that, they wouldn't have done it. And I think we are going to be seeing the push towards window here. It's actually going to be Flame coming out from the CTs. They're going to get burnt alive if they're not careful. Gavrok is going to be able to get away with only a slight amount of damage. Look at this peak, though. So sneaky. JR just out the wrong corner. He's got 41 points of HP. If they just hold this position to distract them, the rotation could come in and they could actually pick a kill, but we are going to be seeing a bit of a kill coming out from JR. No, absolutely disgraceful. Take it down Spur as he tries to leap into the window. He says, no, get out of my building. This is mine. The flash goes in and he goes over towards B.
That was definitely a possibility for Spur to get that kill, but he gets taken down. That's been satisfying here for the T side. However, Dodd does pick up a kill on this B bomb. The bomb has been dropped. They have to hurry up. 17 seconds, we have to hurry up. Look at the players. They're scattered all over the map. You have players towards connected towards B bombs, but Pitcher's going to get taken down, and the scoreline is going to be 4-4. Looking good here for the Latvian team, and WASD Sports on the brink of being ecoed here.
Yeah, no, that final kill actually came out with a MP9, so that's got to be a little bit annoying. So Hiskey just digging his heels in a little bit more and adding extra cash to his pocket. And he also picks up an AK for his trouble, so he doesn't actually have to buy up an extra weapon this round, so he saves a bunch of money. So he's got an extra 2.9k left in the bank. And he's going to be peeking into mid. I mean, the AK is so strong. And obviously, there's going to be a bit of a pistol round. It's going to be the rush in towards the A site. It's not going to be the B rush like you might expect from a few teams. It's going to be the A rush. Any moment now coming in from them, but they are going to get grenaded, and we're going to be seeing GameOn with the AWP. Deny them this. Hits the first shot. Going to be able to take down Vista. Headshot. He's looking for the second, misses it, but it's going to be Hiskey from the side angle. Going to be able to take down Vista. Looking for the final kills. To charge in, but he's going to be able to spray them down. Runs out of bullets, and he might just get taken down. He is, as GameOn is going to be able to find a second kill. JR, though, he's going to get dropped by a P250. And the trade comes in, and they only lose 2 people. They need to pick up that second AWP, but we go into round 10 here, guys.
Round 10, the first half isn't almost done. We still have some rounds to play with here, but of course, wolsung picking up 5 rounds in a row. They're going to be quite happy with their result, at least for now. They have been building up some money. Decent, definitely not so much for Raw, but I mean, the rest is doing pretty decent with the money situation. WASD Sports haven't really found the answer right here, but JR, that peek from him, that is so risky, but definitely can work out at some scenarios. Now, JR is still in this position. He might just get the frag, and he does get the frag and retreat. Simple as that. Textbook Counter-Strike. Oh, that smoke bounced off the Molotov. That's good old CS right there.
Yeah, so that's cool getting CSGO'd right there, but JR with that play is fantastic, but Raw going in for this kill, going to get denied. Dodd's taking him down, Vista onto Feegley, but JR's here to stay. He takes a frag. Doesn't quite pick up the second one. He's going to be looking to charge in here, play aggressive, going full JW here on site. So JR, is he going to be able to hit this? No, Vista takes him down. Suddenly looking very attractive for WASD, but we are going to be seeing a return fire. Hiskey going to be able to get one. It's now going to be a 2-on-2 situation. The retake is in play here, guys. Very limited utility on WASD. Vista peeks the corner, too aggressive. Going to get taken down, and that's going to be Hiskey coming in with a kill. Pitcher looking in for a return frag onto GameOn, looking in towards Market, trying to find this peak. He has to be so careful, though. GameOn might know where he is. He peeks in towards short, gets the kill. Left on 9 HP. The flame comes in, so does the P250. And the kill comes out. Bitcher gonna fall down, and it's gonna be GameOn's clutching it in with the AWP going into the next round. And that's gonna be 6 rounds on the board from them. 2 rounds ahead of WASD, 6 rounds in a row.
it is not looking good. It is not looking good for this Estonian team right now. They haven't really found the answer how to crack the wolsung defense open. Once they have, I mean, then retaking on the bomb side becomes another issue. And of course, that play from one of the, I do believe it was Dodds right there, who actually went for the peek there. That was necessary. That was definitely not unnecessary. I mean, why would you go for that peek? Surely it's a 2 versus 2, and you have a player up towards short, and you have a player towards bench. So that is a pretty good crossfire position right there. But still, 6-4 now, we are seeing wolsung in the lead. It is not looking too good here for the Estonian team.
No, and I mean, it was a little bit of a greed coming out from Vista, actually. I mean, he didn't need to play that aggressive.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it can be quite useful, but when you go for those sort of positions, you can tell perhaps you shouldn't. I mean, he didn't even do sort of a side peek. He just full-on dedicated, peeked out onto it, and he got punished for it, and he fully deserved to die in that situation. So there's not really much I could say about that, apart from don't be as greedy for the frags. You have to be a little bit safe. When you're saving the bomb, play for the bomb.
Yeah, we are seeing this CT side. Actually, they've abandoned the B bombs, and now WASD Sport got thinking of them actually make their way onto the B bombs, but Husky does pick up one, and still, this is a 3 versus 3 scenario. Looking quite decent here for wolsung, especially when the bomb has been planted, but they have been smoked off. This is not too good, actually. One of the players, I think that's Husky coming up from short. He has to make the play here.
Yeah, and once again, it's going to be Vista on short, who might just go fully greedy. No, he's learned from his mistakes, but his back's turned. He's going to get punished. Husky coming in, looking for the multiple frags. Takes the revenge for his fallen teammates as he pushes in here. Bitcher going to be stuck over towards Van, his teammate off towards Barman. He goes for the peak. He's going to get taken down by P250. He's planted for the Barman, but he's going to get burnt alive. AWP from JR going huge. Picks up the 7th round. And that's going to be another round on the board for this team, just smashing them away.
I guess that's one way to put it. I mean, WASD Sports, they haven't really found much success ever since they picked up those 4 rounds in a row. They pick up the 4 rounds in a row, they're probably feeling quite good. They end up losing that 5th round, in which wolsung were pretty much on an eco. They had one player with the op, and of course, that was JR with the op. Massive play from him, picks up the 4K. But I mean, now WASD Sports just haven't found the mental fortitude to actually come back into this one, even when they had some decent positions, like the round previously. I mean, a 3 versus 3, all you have to do is careful about short. That's the one position that hasn't been smoked off, and a player might as well come from that spot. And of course, let's see what's going to be happening right now. Molotov's raining in on his B-bomb side. Raw's in a pretty good position, but he doesn't get the frag. He's getting 2, and a 3rd kill for him, and Raw very low in HP, but gets the 4th as well. And this is not looking good here for the WASD Sports side. Looking like the end here. And now looks like wolsung are coming out on top here. 8-4. And they've, well, made it to the top here. 8 rounds, and they are in the lead, at least for this first half here.
Yeah, I mean, in regards to numbers, you know what? Sorry, but I can't get over that. Raw, what a fantastic play. The flash coming in, taking those 4 frags and just winning the round for his team. There's just no way Spur is going to be able to do a 1v5 in this scenario. I mean, 2 players are low. He's got 45 seconds. Everything's possible, but not when you're running with your knife out like this, and there's players all across the map, and they know exactly where he's going to be coming from as well. But he's going to be going over towards short, and we know how these players play over towards short, so I don't know if they're going to be able to really take this on, especially as the players watching it. They've got the B site just completely locked down. He peeks in, he's going to get taken down. Another round on the board, and what a round. Raw, MVP for sure. That was a fantastic play coming out from him.
And he does it. I mean, him actually picking up those 4 kills, I mean, if you're WASD Sports, you've got to be feeling so dissatisfied at this point. Nothing seems to be working out. They've tried to gain some mid control, doesn't work out. Try to push into the A bomb side, doesn't work out. Try to go towards B, and they get absolutely destroyed there. So what are they supposed to do in this sort of scenario? Of course, right now, looks like they're just going to be hoping to get that proper buy into the 14th round. But right now, they have invested in some pistols, some armor as well. Smokes onto the A-bomb side are raining in here, and JR is going to get smoked off, but he's not going to be getting the frag as of yet. But Husky, his position is free, and he might just be doing something about it. Gets the 1 kill, not the 2nd one. He gets taken down. It's not looking too shabby here for WASD Sports.
No, but they're actually going to be able to look to get the bomb down. That's a huge amount of money. AWP in the hands of Bitcher as well. He's over towards the... There we go, towards CT. Molotov going to be going out, looking to burn them alive. Dodds has to be pretty careful here. Vista might just get taken down. Bitcher going to be falling. That's AWP taken down. 1 rifle left on the T side here, trying to recover this. It's going to be a 3 versus 3 situation. 2 pistols, 1 M4 on the side of WASD, 1 on side Vista. One's going to be under construction. He might just get taken down. It's like paper thin. The player comes in, takes the frag. Dodd's going to get dropped down. It's suddenly going to be looking very bad here for the CT side. GameOn's retreats. Finally, the 5th round on the board for WASD.
Finally it has come, and now WSD Sports might as well make the scoreline that tad bit more tangible, I think. 8-5, definitely not looking too bad here. Of course, wolsung does have a decent amount of money in the bank, probably going to be enough even for the remainder of this first half. But of course, WSD Sports, they're in that sort of awkward scenario where they have to pick up the round. If they don't, well, it's going to be an economical reset for them. Their economy is going to get wrecked, so they have to be careful about this one. Full investment, and the investment, well, I've got to say, in this round, it has to count.
Yeah, they have to do the real damage here. So Spur, he's going to have to try and peek in, try and get this frag here. Flash going out. It's actually a little bit of a pointless one. He almost going to get taken down there by GameOn, who's in towards connector there, looking in for the shots. He actually whiffs it underneath that smoke, but it was very close. Bitcher pushing up towards mid, chucks smoke off in towards connector as well, so he can actually peek up in towards window, which is very good because JL's there and he's ready and waiting, but he's going to get smoked off. Fantastic use of utility so far, but they now only got 2 smokes, 1 Molotov, and they're not on a site yet. This is going to be very difficult. They've made their way down mid, but this could quickly get turned against them if they don't move quickly.
Yeah, they have to be careful about this one. Their lack of utility is actually shown here now from the Estonian TMD. Have deployed pretty much everything. They've still got that 1 Molotov, but the 1 Molotov I don't think is going to be enough for them to actually crack open one of these sides. GameOn's, though, in a very peculiar position, should be getting at least the 1 frag, but Vista, him getting that frag with the Feegly means that GameOn's has to watch out for CT ramp as well. So right now, of course, a 4 versus 5. It's not looking too shabby here. Raw will be getting the frag onto Vista. Not quite sure where that happened. Oh, towards the B bomb side. Alrighty then, Raw. Here's 15 points of health. He could use some backup from one of his teammates. It looks like he's not going to be neat. Oh, he might just need it. Dots with that 1 frag actually opening up this B bomb side, and JR still in a position to maybe get some frags, but Bitcher's flank. This is not looking good here for wolsung.
Yeah, so it's going to be left in a 2 versus 3 situation. Almost down to a 2 versus 2, but Spur is still alive. It's now going to be down to JR, the MVP of the whole game so far. Going to be left in a 1v3. The pressure's on. They should know where he's at. He's holding the slight angle. They're going to go in for the peek. He gets the first kill. Charges in. Looks in for the frag. Picks another one up. He's going absolutely crazy here. AWP in hand. He's going to be using it like a shotgun. Peeking around the corner. Smoke goes down. A little bit of a mistake as he's going to get taken down. Bitcher clutches it out for his team. And we're going to be seeing a 5-6 scoreline here as we go into the final round of the first half.
Well, I've got to admit, all things considering, it's not that bad of a scoreline now for WSD Sports. Surely 6th round on the board. I mean, that's actually pretty decent. If they can actually get the 7th round going, well, I've got to admit, wolsung probably going to be the ones feeling the pressure. Of course, playing on that CT side, all you got to do is pretty much rely on your aim. And if your aim is good enough, well, you should be pretty well off, I've got to admit. JR, though, no AWP for him. Or it's galore, but he's not going to be getting the frag onto Bitcher. The peak could have worked out, but it doesn't in the end. So now a 4 versus 5 scenario favoring the T side at the moment, but GameOn's, you gotta admit, he's in a pretty interesting position with that up.
Yeah, so you could do a lot of damage, but at the same time, we have seen a lot of smokes going out in towards that position, so you could actually just get taken down as well later on into the sort of the round, or maybe even towards the start. Feegly, he could be the game changer here if he jumps down in towards connector, takes down Bitcher, picks up a rifle. He could then really sort of try to equalize it here, but suddenly WSD have the advantage into this round. They've got their utility, they've slowed it down, and they're not using it all. They've learned from their past sort of mistakes, and actually going to be able to try and turn this in their favor. GameOn's, though, he's peeking in towards mid. He's also trying to hold in towards Palace with the smoke going down, ramp as well. Feegly might be good looking to go in for the peek here. He might just get taken down. He does a lot of damage, but at the same time, down to 19 HP. GameOn through the smoke. Vista takes him down. And that's going to be suddenly a 3-on-5 situation. It's all going to be down to Raw on the B site, left alone. They haven't checked his position yet. He's mistaken. He's going to be able to take down one, but that's all she wrote. He's going to get taken down by Spur. Feegly comes in, but he's not going to get any kills as he's going to get dropped, and Hiskey is not going to be able to do any damage as he's going to get dropped. And I said 7 rounds. If you can get 7 rounds on the T side, we're looking at a very high possibility that the WSD could just run away with this on the CT side. They took the pistol rounds. They could easily do it again.
It's honestly now looking quite decent here for the Estonian team. Surely 7 rounds on the T side. It looked pretty scary there. When we saw, for instance, a team like wolsung picking up 8 rounds in a row, it looks like, well, nothing's going to stop this. Nothing's going to stop this stomp. I mean, it's just looking way too good here for the CT side. Now, of course, the roles will be switched, and, well, really matters how will both these teams determine on both these new, well, sides they're playing on. wolsung on the T side, WASD Sports on that CT side, and actually both of these teams opting to go for armors galore.
and that's also just funny. I mean, the new update basically taught them and told them, don't play with armor. Just find out their utility and use that to your full potential. But no, not even a diffuse kit here. So the rotations are going to have to be quick, and they're going to have to be sharp as well, and they're going to have to be on point. The retakes, they're going to have to hit those shots. So, I mean, WSD, they have got the aim as well, but they're going to have to be careful. Spur going in for the information here. He might just spot out Feegly. I don't know, he's actually playing very carefully here, ducking all the way. I think they might have just been spotted there. Spur going to be looking to counter in towards mid here, but his teammates are going to be peeking in towards connector any moment. I think here from also the triple stack. His first skill going to be coming in. Gabrick going to be over towards damage, but people coming up behind me, doesn't find a frag. Suddenly, clean sweep coming in for the Tees, but suddenly Pitcher going to be coming from underneath, finds one, but that's all he is going to get. 9th round, first round of the second half of wolsung.
Yeah, I mean, that was actually a pretty good setup you've got in mid for WSD Sports.
Yeah.
It looked like a pretty good setup to actually counter for what wolsung was actually doing. I mean, they had a player in window, they had 3 players towards that A bomb set, but in the end, it doesn't even work out there for that CT side. Gabor getting sandwiched from sandwich, I gotta say, that was a bit interesting, but now, force buy, let's see.
Yeah, so they're actually going to be able to get that smoke down in towards short as well, so they can go at this early stage in the game, that smoke, a little bit redundant, a little bit pointless to do at this when you're just going to be playing up these pistols, even against the Deagle, especially when you don't follow it up with a peek. There's not as much point because you could actually stop you from being able to see someone on short or someone coming up mid where they could be rushing you. So it kills a lot more information for you and actually creates more danger for the T side. But nonetheless, though, they're playing it slow. They know there's going to be pistols on the CT side, and we can see that 2 ZZs, 3 Deagles opening for those sweet Hondigs that everyone knows and loves. JR going to be exploring down in towards mid. He's going to smoke off window as well. This indicates that they're probably going to be going over towards short, as well as a flash coming in, and also being smoked as well. But look at this, Vista takes down JR. The deal coming out from Gabra, going to be able to find one, and we're going to be seeing the push coming in towards the B side, but so far, not looking so good here for the Ts. They've already lost 2 members of CTs, looking to do as much damage as they can, but Spur might just get taken down. Raw takes down Dodds. UMP coming out, earning them some extra cash here. 3 versus 2 situation. Bitcher, Gabra going to be left alone in market here to try and clutch. His flash goes out, but doesn't work as intended. And the Deagle goes down. The Bitcher going to be left alone to try and clutch us out with the CZ. But all he needs to do here is try and do as much damage as he can. If he can take down a single player here, he might just take down a single AK, and that's worth $2,700. So that's some decent economic damage here. The Pete Bush is going to be coming in. He doesn't find a frag. Some damage, but not the kill.
Yeah, still some damage, but not the kill. That's a bit dissatisfying. Of course, with the force buy, in most sort of scenarios, you do want to try to get that round win. But of course, that investment didn't really work out. You do take down 2 of the T-side players, but of course, you definitely want to try to get that round win. Now, WSD Sports looks like it's actually going to be a full eco. 2 P50s coming out here from the CT side, but not the biggest of investments here. Of course, all you got to do now, wait for the second round. That is the 19th round, and of course that is when we would actually see a proper purchase of weaponry from the WSD Sports side. Maybe even an AWP, I'm guessing. From I think one of the players didn't actually even purchase armor.
No, so yeah. So I imagine we will be seeing one. Sorry, might be seeing one into the next round as well, so they can actually try and counter it as they go through. But wolsung, they're just charging ahead. I mean, they're now 3 rounds ahead. Most likely going to be looking at a sort of a 4-round lead as well. I mean, it's to be expected. And look at this, the rotation actually coming into the wrong place. But look at this, JR on site, going to get taken down by Dodds. He was trying to clear it out and telling his team, oh, rotate, guys, come on, it's clear. No, completely denied. They were playing it full-on ninja, so currently, Dodds is actually looking pretty nice. He's got a gun here. Information is out. The rotation's going to be cool, but the kill comes in. Hiskey going to be coming in from Panes, finds Gabrick, and it's going to be Vista over towards Ticket Booth, trying to find these frags, but it's going to be very difficult at this angle with the USP, and he's going to get fragged down to very low HP, but look at this, Burr, he's going to be playing the ninja position, please. You cannot allow this to happen. He comes in from side angle, gets the ding, but not the kill, no! Vista, finish him off, at least make him happy there, but no, it's not going to happen, and he's going to be left unsatisfied. Yeah,
I mean, that was horrible to watch. He not only does he get the 2 dings, but I mean he leaves the player so low in HP. I mean that's just horrible.
Yeah, I think at that stage Flashbang could take him out.
Oh, maybe could have really.
That'd be pretty horrible. You wouldn't want to get taken down by flashbang in a tournament. It'd be horrendous. But nonetheless, we're going into the next round. We're going to be seeing 4 M4s and AWP on the WASD side. Spur, if AWP gets the jump as well, that one takes a lot of preparation to be able to practice and get underway. So he makes it over towards that short area. Then on the T side, we've got standard setup, a lot of utility as well. And they're playing a little bit slower. They've left the bomb for sort of rotation to be able to go towards A if they want. Some spray going to be coming in through the wall, not too much though. CT side though, utility, very limited. Spur, no armor. 1 grenade on Vista. Apart from that, no more smokes on them. They've got a ton of flashes, but it's actually only 5 flashes as we move forward onto this. And I think we're going to be seeing some aggression any moment here.
Yeah, we might just see something. I've got to admit, the whole glass cannon op setup we're seeing here from Spur, he's got that AWP, doesn't have armor. That's one crucial factor. Of course, on the CT side, you might get naded, you might get Molotov more often on the than the T side. So even though he has that off, he's very, very vulnerable. He might just do something about this one this round. Got a nice angle here, but doesn't get the single frag though. Flash also coming in here, wasn't really as effective, but now Hiskey is actually going to make his way up to window. This is looking good here for wolsung.
Yeah, so a little bit slow round, you know, they're just chilling around, trying to gain some room. I mean, 35 seconds and they're not on a site. That's where some people are like, oh, there's a little bit of concern here, but you know what? They're mixing it up. They're playing with the mind of the opponents, and it's working fantastically so far. Flash goes out actually from Gabrick. Tons of information coming out here. Rotation as well. Bitcher using the same position. I don't know if it's going to work, but it is. Takes out JR. That's a huge kill. Hiskey of 1, but the trade comes out. 2 kills with the CTs. 3. Vista going huge. Takes down Hiskey, and it's going to be a 2 versus 1 situation. Feegly, not much of a damage player. 9 seconds left on the clock, and he's going to get dropped before planting the bomb. And this is horrendous news for him and his whole team as they go into the next round. That's going to be WSD with the first round of this half on their side as they're going to be looking to go into the buyout. We can see on here, those kills are crazy. JR, 23-12, absolutely nuts. 10 kills above the highest player on the CT side.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Actually just the case. He's only, take a look at Spur, he's only got 8 kills. That's a bit, that's dissatisfying here for the CT side player, but of course, they end up picking up that round. That means they're still very much in the fight. And we just have to see what's actually going to be the setup here from the CT side, where we are seeing seems to be 2 players towards that A-bomb set, a player in the middle, 2 towards B. Definitely not something out of the ordinary. Definitely the setup you probably want to try to go for. But of course, Vista, Bitcher, I mean, they don't really have the best weaponry, but of course the FAMAS and UMP, you can definitely make it work with those weapons.
Yeah, I mean, they're one and the same to a point anyway in regards to damage. I mean, UMP up close, just use that over FAMAS, to be honest. I mean, same amount of bullets, and actually it's cheaper, and you get a bigger kill reward because it's an SMG, so you might as well use it. And I mean, they have got 2 diffuse kits that could work in their favor. Hiskey has pushed down, and he's going to be looking to hold this angle on towards short in case they push. Gabrick, he's actually going to be countering it and connector here. Peeks in, a little bit dangerous actually for him to be able to do that, but nonetheless going to be able to do it safe. Rotation over towards A, and we're going to be seeing the execute here, and that's. You can actually note why they've left Hiskey here. He's actually going to be looking to come in and sneak through connector as they execute through ramp area here, and they're just going to rush through 1 through Palace, 3 through ramp here, 1 through connector, and this is going to be a really nice sort of execute and actually going to be putting a lot of pressure on the CT side.
But Hiskey peeks out way too early. I think way too early. This is going to allow the CT side to get some easy frags here. Bitcher not going to be getting the second, though. That's a bit dissatisfying for him, but it's a 3 versus 3 in which the CTs, oh no, they know where the bomb is. The bomb has been dropped, but somehow Vista not going to be getting the frag, but now he does. Now the bomb carrier has been dropped, and Raw is now the last man standing for this T side, getting pushed through the smoke, getting absolutely wrecked there in the end. 11-9, and that, I don't know what happened there. Why on earth? I think it was Hiskey towards connector. Why did he peek so early? The whole point was for him to be pretty much the last man onto that A-bomb side. He should have waited for his teammates to make their way through ramp, through Palace, onto that A-bomb side. Then he can pounce. Then he can try to get the frags. Then he can try to make the play. It just happened way too early, I've got to admit. And he also had a decent amount of utility. I think Feegly as well. Probably dropping at least 1 smoke would not have hurted the T side. That's a bit, I'd say, horrible usage. Well, maybe not even usage of utility in that sort of round.
Yeah, so obviously on this one, we're just going to be seeing the eco round come out. And hopefully we're going to be seeing a few eco here as well, pushing in towards mid. And look at that Spur going to get taken down. The Glock's going to be coming into fruition. Grenade coming in. Does a lot of damage to JR, actually. He's only got the Glock, so it's not too much of a loss. He's going to get burnt alive as well. Bitcher coming in for kill. Vista as well. He's looking in for another frag. He's hungry for them. Hits the kill through the smoke. And Bitcher going to be able to pick up the final kill on GameOn. And they have seen a little bit of damage coming out onto the economy of WASD, but not too much. A buy coming in from wolsung going into the 22nd round. And look at this, WASD, they're only 1 round behind.
Yeah, that seems to be just the case. I mean, on that CT side, they seem to be playing that tad bit more better, I've got to admit. They also, I think they might as well start getting some momentum, picking up these last couple of rounds. They have been reasonably convincing, you have to admit. Surely now dodge this push from him. This play could work out for him, but of course, this might also bite his team, but Spur will be getting the frag onto Heskey. So the push doesn't even have to come towards the middle. He already got that frag, and of course, they should be backing away, but they're going for more here. Dodge with a frag, and Dodge with a second one. Whilst backing away, the headshot thus come in. And of course now wolsung, they're the ones feeling the pressure, at least in this round. 2 versus 5, and you've already lost 3 of your own.
This is exactly what I was talking about, but pre-game is the fact that if you can get the push down mid, take control of more of the real estate, more of the land, you're going to do huge work. And look at this. This has actually caused the first pause of the whole of GameOn within CSGO to come out, and it's actually going to be wolsung cooling it in, and it's going to be a tactical pause as well. And you can't blame them. I mean, when something like that happens, when Spur goes crazy in mid, joined up by his teammate Dodds, you have to question what's going wrong. But look at this pushing towards A though. They might just be able to make this. No, look at the double kill going out from Spur, going absolutely nuts. Picking up 2 for himself, and that's going to be seeing the pause come in. And like I was saying, it's needed because they just were completely caught off guard with that push up mid. I mean, when something like that happens, you need to reconfigure. You need to work out what's going wrong because currently they're dropping rounds very fast.
Too fast, maybe even too fast, you could say. And of course, we're actually seeing one of the CT side players, that be Spur, actually coming alive on the scoreboard. Now he's actually got 13 frags. I think a couple of rounds before he only had 8. Yeah. So for him to actually come alive here on the CT side, also important for the Estonian team, definitely. Of course, equalizing the scoreline, also a pretty good thing for the WSD sports side, making it 11-11. Definitely not a bad scoreline. And of course, even a possibility to even make the scoreline even greater for the CT side, because now wolsung on a bit of an eco here. Some of those grenades have been purchased, but of course, this is an eco, you could say.
Yeah, and interesting actually, JR, sorry, keep saying YR, but you know, he's actually only got 25 kills. And last we looked, he had 23, so over the past 3 rounds, I think he's only got 2 kills. And considering how many frags he was getting on the first half, that's nuts. That he should be getting a lot more than he is. So I think he's really not performing as well on the CT side. And you do get that. You get players who are much better on the T side, and then you get players who are much better on the CT side. I mean, on this eco round, they could do a lot of damage in Spur. Actually missing that shot, but returning with the USP. He's going to be able to get a frag here, but if Bitch is not careful, he's going to get taken down by actually, what gun was that? P250 going absolutely nuts here. It's suddenly actually man advantage on the T side. They've actually got 2 guns, but Dodds are going to deny them this. Going to be able to find the frag, but the bomb does go down. The retake situation is going to be coming in as well. Feegly going to be sitting on top of that ticket booth. Actually, he's going to be sitting on top of the bin, not ticket booth there. Sorry. And 1 over towards 5 here. Feegly, he's going to go huge. Takes down Dodds. Suddenly, Vista left in a difficult situation. The player who couldn't hold short is now going to be left to try and clutch this out. Peeks in towards the boxes. He's going to be able to get the kill through the wall. Gets the kill. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. The flash comes in. Feegly going to be able to work that in his favor, but he doesn't peek quick enough. He's going to get taken down after the bomb plant goes down. And the bomb defused as well. Vista going huge. He couldn't hold on short, but he can definitely retake a site.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, of course, you've got to be feeling dazed and confused. How on earth did you guys die from those pistols right there? I mean, now we have to try and go for the retake. Of course, that's still somewhat of a doable situation. But of course, for them to actually make it work, for Vista to pick up that clutch, I think that's a pretty big mental boost for the Estonian team already. They have been the ones in the lead. Again, Spur with the frag, and this is not looking good. Now they're trying to push onto this A bomb, but of course Spur is back in a very good position. Now, of course, this being a 3 versus 3, they still have to plant the bomb here, the wolsung side. That seems to be quite likely, I think, in this sort of scenario. Smokes have been deployed all across the bomb site, of course, towards CD, jungle, and stairs, and the bomb has been planted, so it's definitely not looking as bad as one might think, but Raw, he's going for the flank. This is going to be huge, I think, from Raw.
Yeah, it should be a big play here. JR going to be on site. He's going to get taken down. No, takes down Vista. Huge plays coming in, but Spur going to be coming in. Finds the frag suddenly. It's a 2 versus 2 situation. The bomb is planted, but then the frag comes in from behind. What's going on? Raw going to be able to take down Feegly. He's got the bomb planted for him. Goes for the kill, takes down Dodds. The clutch is in play, and suddenly they now take it back to the equalizer. Looking to charge forward. They've got the money in the bank, but so have the CTs as they buy up for the next round. But what a play from Raw, going huge into this game.
I mean, his job was to make the play, wasn't it? I mean, once that bomb is planted for short, you know, you have to realize that that is where the player, you get that guy towards short, he's going to be doing, and probably even winning the round. We have seen time and time again when the player from short is able to even win a round, clutch a round, whatever. I mean, get us a 6 spray down. I mean, that is a very crucial position to be in, especially with the T-side player. Now, of course, JR though, he's putting in the frag, still pushing for the Molotov, doing so much damage to the CT side. But now they've got the bomb in control, which definitely isn't that bad. GameOn will be taken down, but of course, they still have to plant the bomb here to the T side, and this is not looking too shabby. I'd say for the CTs, they can definitely try and go for this retake.
Yeah, so the pressure's now going to be going on. 2 from market, 2 from short. It's now going to be actually proof of the pudding to see if actually this T's here, wolsung, can actually defend a short. And it's all going to be on the shoulders of... I can't even see that. It's Figli, isn't it? I think. Though it's going to be Figli getting the frag onto Spur over towards short, but look at this kill. JR going huge. He's back. He's ready. He's hungry. Gets the kill. Takes down Bitcher. And that's going to be another round. The 13th round for wolsung, trying to take this first map for them. Look at these frags coming out. 29. What away from the golden 30. And then he's going to be well on his way to the 40 kills as well. This man is absolutely crazy right now.
I've got to admit, looks like when JR steps up, it looks like the T side will actually be winning rounds. So that's what's pretty much, I think the T side are now hoping for. JR, get at least a couple frags, man. I mean, you get a frag there, get a frag there, and of course, you're going to be winning the round if you're wolsung. So of course, relying, I'd say that tad bit on, of course, JR. Now look at this buy from the WASD Sports. It's non-existent. There's no such buy. Of course, this is an eco from the CTs.
But you know what? We have seen the T's do massive work. The actual eco rounds, doing a lot of canonical damage, getting the bomb down. So you know what? We could see the Ninja Diffuse comes in. Some people could be looking to be shown off on Sparkle's YouTube channel. You know, get smoked down, go for the Ninja Diffuse. No, obviously none of them have a smoke there. But nonetheless, Pete comes in. Hiskey gonna get taken down though. That is a Mac 10 in their favor, but not really the best gun to have against armored opponents on the T side. The frag actually gonna get missed. Gamrot gonna be able to escape with his life. Repeaks over towards sort of Palace here, but it's gonna be Bitcher. He's gonna have to be counted on here to do some damage. He's got the CZ under construction, peeks in, takes down. That's actually going to be Raw. It's going to be left with a 1 versus 2. The kill comes out the P250. JR, the hero, here to stay. Picks up the AK, 11 bullets in the magazine. There's a player coming in from CT. He has to be careful. Mac 10 makes the hero play. I doubted it. I should not have. He clutches it out. What a play. I told you they could do it on an eco round. They've done exactly that. No ninja plays, but wow.
I've got to admit, great crossfire setup there from the WASD Sports side, but then again, wolsung, they themselves made a pretty awkward push there onto the A-bomb side. They barely checked any angles. They saw there was a guy towards, I think, a jungle, and all the 3 players that came out of that ramp, they all looked towards that one spot. That is not how you got to clear a side. You have to be more thorough.
Yeah, I mean, you might expect that from a UK team, but I mean, a Baltics team, maybe not. But Dodds is going to be holding over towards short, and this angle is so crucial. GameOn's going to expose himself. He's going to get 2 kills. The man turns around, picks up his 3rd, but the trade comes in. Hiskey going to be able to pick it up, making it a 2-on-3 situation. 13-13 on the scoreboard here. The bomb is so far behind, and we're going to be seeing Raw in towards Palace here, trying to make the play in towards the A site. If he can do this, this will be huge. He's going to get fragged out though, leaving Hiskey in a 1 versus 3, and he has to go for this. He needs to make full use out of this. The pressure's on. 1 minute left. The bomb in hand. He's making his way over towards the A site, Danny. Is he going to be able to do anything in the scenario versus 3 players on the CT side?
There's always the possibility. I mean, that's how it is. That's how Counter-Strike works, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, there's always a possibility for Husky to clutch this one out. But of course, it's going to be one hell of a difficult clutch. Of course, the good thing for him, that the players of the CT side are actually separated quite far away from one another. So of course, if he's able to actually isolate the aim duels, well, that's not that bad of a position for him to be in. But of course, he has to check a lot of angles, and I mean a lot of angles, especially onto this A-bomb set. Of course, the good thing that Gaborg is doing right now, he's actually not showing off his position. He's going to wait for the bomb to be planted or hear any sort of sound cue, and I think he might just hurt him now. Of course, with that Molotov being deployed, now they know where he is. The rotate should be coming in. He's going to try to go for this one. He's running out of time, 15, 14 seconds. Might as well plant the bomb. Looks like it, but they're missing the shot. Hiskey, he has planted the bomb. Not looking too shabby with the 1 kill. Of course, being in a position to get a second, though. It's 2nd kill for Hiskey, and now in a position where he can actually win the 1 versus 3. Bitcher has to check so many angles, and I don't think he realizes that he is actually towards ramp, and he's not going to check it. That's going to be a clutch there for Hiskey, and that's how the wolsung team will be securing their 14th round.
What a round coming in. What a fantastic start of it. It'll be Dodds going huge, picking up 3 kills, just decimating the team of wolsung, but it wasn't over. He came back in with such ferocity. Heskey just planting the bomb, getting those 3 kills. I mean, you can't ask for more from a teammate. When that happens, you're going to be buying him a drink after the game, whatever happens, because that is absolutely nuts. And guess what? That was the 14th round. We're going into the round 28 here. That only 2 rounds have been able to win the first map here. Obviously, a best of 3 first map here on Mirage. And it's going to be Vista peeking down in towards mid, looking for the frags, but it's going to be Spur. Takes down JR. That's a huge kill, because Spur, he's the only player on his team with a real gun here.
Truly. And he's got to be the one making the plays. He's got to be the one trying to get as many frags as possible. And that's, of course, a good start here for the CT side. Him getting the first one, definitely not too bad. But now Dodds, he's in a pretty awkward position. He needs some backup. The backup has kind of arrived in one of the players. That's going to be Vista. Now he's going to be getting the 1 frag. But, of course, Dodds getting taken down, making it a free versus free. Quite doable here for the T side. But Spur, can he actually do some damage? He does do some damage on the Heskey, but he still survives with 35 points of health.
The difficult situation here. Do you call for the save here? No, because Gabrick, he's got to go for the hero plays. Ooh, going to be resting on his shoulders, or maybe an overpeak from one of their T players. Heskey, he's going to be the man to look to expose himself if he's not careful. Gabrick peeking in, AWP as well. Deagle comes out from Gabrick. It's now going to be the pressure's on. It's going to be left in a 1 versus 2. Spur going to get taken down. Feegly with the final kill here. 15th round on the board. We're either going to overtime or we're seeing wolsung pick up the first map. No money in the bank at all for WASD.
That's an economy in shambles, simple as that. I mean, they were able to pick up that 1 round, but after losing the consecutive one, you have barely any money in the bank. And that is just the case with WASD Sports. So a lot of this is going to be riding on this force, but of course, worst case scenario for them, we're going to be seeing the second map, and that might just be the case, especially with JR getting the frag onto Spur. Of course, you still have some of those pistols. 4 pistols, they've got armor. They also got a diffuse kit onto Bitcher. May not be as bad as one might think, but of course, the 5 versus 4, not looking too good here for the Estonian team. The Bork is in a nice position. He might just do something about this one. He might as well be hearing a lot of footsteps coming his way.
Yeah, so we're going to be seeing the rotation from the T's in. They're suddenly in a 5 versus 4 situation. It's their favor. Raw going to be looking to make the entry here, peeking up in towards ramp. The pressure's on. He's got the AK, checking the angles. Is he going to check the right one? He does. Takes down Gabrick. The entrance in. Bitcher going to be in a palace though. He's suddenly the key player to be able to try and clutch us out for his team. Raw is going to have to push in. Bitcher going to be able to take down JR. That's AWP down in his hands, but he's going to get Molotov and smoked down. Feegly takes down Dodds. Suddenly, it's a 2 versus 4 situation. The pressure is on. The bomb goes down any moment. Vista coming in from a connector as well. They're not quite sure where he's coming from. He could take down a few of these players with a single shot if he hits the Quandig. And we're going to be seeing that the retake coming into play now, but we're going to be seeing Vista taking down Bitcher. Suddenly 1v4. The pressure's on his shoulders. Are we going to be seeing the 16th round on the T side rather? I think we are. And he's going to be peeking in. He's going to fall down. And that is the win for wolsung. First map to the T's. Fantastic team play here coming in from them.
Team play, sure, but of course, JR, the man of the mat. At least that's what I'd be saying.
Definitely man of the hour, going absolutely nuts. Look at that, 31 kills, 31 to 21, going absolutely huge, almost 10 kills above that of any of the players on the top side of WASD, going huge as they move forward. You cannot understand how well he played that. He executed it perfectly multiple times. I mean, on the T side, I think he only got about 11 kills, maybe even less than that. I think even less than that potentially, maybe even 9. But those kills were really high impact, and that's really what matters in that scenario. If you can get those kills, you're going to be able to allow your team to win, and that's exactly what happened. And then, well, there's Heskey.
Yeah, I mean, that clutch from him, I mean, if you're the Estonian team, you've got to be feeling heartbroken after losing that one. 1 versus 3, of course, they allowed him to get the individual duels, but of course, that is a heartbreaking loss one way or the other.
Yeah, so we should be looking to go into the next bout soonish. No, shortly. We'll see soon, guys. But what a fantastic start to the matches here today. The first semi-final map is now over. We look to go over to the next one, but, I mean, WSD, a little bit unfortunate on that front. I mean, wolsung heroes here. You know, joining us on camera. Hello, mate. How you doing? Obviously, a lot of people come in here, guys. Make sure to come back in about probably like 10 minutes or so when the next map should be on. Can't call it exactly. Just make sure to listen out. We should be going over to a break very shortly, but we'll see what we're doing. What are your thoughts on JR, though, versus Spur? Obviously, AWP versus AWP.
I've got to admit, I think JR had a bit more impact on both the sides of the map, but of course I think Spur also had a pretty decent impact on that CT side. But of course I think his opping is going to be also important on that. I think the second map is going to be Train, and I think WSD Sports definitely, they enjoy playing their Train. They're definitely one of those more Train teams.
Okay.
So
yeah. So we're going to be switching over some highlights, guys. Make sure you enjoy them. Stick around for the next map, which will be Train, as far as we know, and we'll be back in a bit. Push up towards mid-high ski, looking in for the shots, and the Molotov comes out. He gets the kill. Trade comes in from Vista.
Far out the bomb. He knows where the bomb is.
Yeah, so they're going to have to go back to him, but
there, but right now, looks like the game plan is trying to take mid control. At least that's one player doing, but Spur with that AWP, a second pickup for him. Easy kills here. And I don't think he's going to be able to accomplish much, though. There's Dodds right towards that corner, but he's not going to be getting the kill.
Looking very healthy here. Smokes off Palace, a fantastic use of utility. Takes down Spur. This is huge. What's going on? He looks to take this final frag, hits it. The man's... Be so careful, though. Gekko's might know where he is. He peeks in towards short, gets the kill. Death for 9 HP. The flame comes in, so does the P250. He's going to get taken down by P250. He's planted for the bombers, but he's going to get burnt alive. AWP from JR. Right
now, Molotov's raining in on speed bomb side. Raw's in a pretty good position, but he has to get the frag. He's getting two, and a third kill for him, and Raw very low in HP, but gets the fourth as well.
Getting the frag onto Spur over towards Shaw, but look at this kill. JR going huge, he's back, he's ready. He's holding the slight angle. They're going to go in for the peek. He gets the first kill. Charges in, looks in for the frag, picks another one. In the same position, I don't know if it's going to work, but it is. Takes out JR, that's a huge kill. His give one. So it's not too much of a speed. He's going to get burnt alive as well. Bitcher coming in for kill. Vista as well. He's looking in for another frag. He's hungry for them. Hits the kill through the smoke. Left to try and clutch us out. Peeks in towards the boxes. He's going to be able to get the kill through the wall. Gets the kill. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. The flash comes in. Feegly going to be able to work down his favor, but he doesn't peek quick enough. He
position to be in, especially the seaside player. Now, of course, JR. He's running out of time, 15, 14 seconds. Might as well plant the bomb, looks like it, but they're missing the shot. Hiskey, he has planted the bomb, not looking too shabby with the 1 kill. Of course, being in a position to get a second, though. It's second kill for Hiskey, and now in a position where he can actually win the 1 versus 3. Bitcher has to check so many angles, and I don't think he realizes that he is actually towards ramp, and he's not gonna check it. That's gonna be a clutch there for Hiskey.
I think we are. He's going to be peeking in. He's going to fall down. And that is the win for wolsung. First map to the T's. Fantastic.